The story goes as follows. There were 9 friends. The 2 eldest were cousins, both which had the ability to summon and harness fire. They were most commonly referred to as the fire lilies. These cousins chose to use their abilities for good. Their friends followed in their footsteps. The 2 second eldest were able to harness the sun's light. They were known as the Angelics. The 4 second youngest able to summon rain, the Weather Wielders. The youngest able to make beautiful things. They were known as Genesis. Altogether, they were the 9 Divine, or so they were called because they were believed to have been touched by heaven. Some of the 9 were able to do these miraculous things with items that are now referred to as relics. The Angelics had a necklace each. The Weather Wielders, 2 spears, a sword, and a bow. Fire Lilies and Genesis had special powers that didn't pertain to items, but Genesis did permeate part of his gift into a dagger. They became protectors. Heroes even. They defended kingdoms from tyrants and scoundrels, working together to protect the innocent. Children and parents alike were inspired and excited by the 9. Threats were extinguished as quickly as they began. Stories were made of their great successes. At a point, the 9 began having disagreements on what they believed in and where their homes should be. A few wanted to settle down and have families. Others wanted to continue their legacy. They seemed to split apart from one another. Then, a new threat emerged. A threat that was corrupting the lands and taking them as their own. They were the opposite of Genesis. Anything good, they corrupted. The people called them the Reaper, for they took innocent souls and corrupted them into doing the Reaper's bidding. The Reaper took control of the 9's own people and destroyed their homes. The kingdoms need saving again. They came together once more to destroy the Reaper and anything they stood for. Three of the 9 were killed trying to defend the people. Their relics lost. Was defeated by one of the eldest, who laid down their life. The kingdoms, although saved, were devastated for a long time before finding peace. The remaining Divine disappeared. People believe some saw isolation, so great their grief for the loss of their friends. Others hoped they settled down and became happy, finding love, having children, and a home. Their journey of the past eventually became a legend. Those who still believe in the existence of the Divine sought them, but the Divine remained elusive and their relics hidden. Until now. Now, it seems as though Scythe already holds a few relics. I have no idea how, but if he has even one, your kingdom is only the start, Your Highness.
Tivona,
Your Highness?
what ever happened to the remaining divine?
Rumor has it they went on with normal lives, as the story says.
Yet, no one has heard from them or their descendants.
The stories after their legend were never written, at least by the standard of general knowledge.
But how can that be? Surely that is not the last thing the divine did. Surely they ruled and protected their people.
If they truly wanted privacy, they'd have an easy time accomplishing it by passing as normal people. And the events of the story I just told you happened so long ago that inspired more fantastical stories. It's hard to figure out what was imagined, rumored, or not true at all. Not that we should completely extinguish such imaginations, mind you.
But there is so much we don't know.
I will do as much research as I can. When I find evidence of anything we can learn, I'll make sure you hear about it. I promise, Chrissy, we will find more answers.
Oh, by the by, how is the blue-haired thief faring? I've been so busy with everything that I haven't been able to inquire.
He's well. His head was bruised pretty good, but he'll recover just fine.
I assume Jack's been by his side. I haven't seen him much.
Ah, yes, he's been keeping him company. He seems to care deeply.
What can I do?
Well, if your highness wishes, take this basket to Marawind so she can put it on your horse.
Consider it done.
Hey, wait! You never taught me how to use a sword!
How about you ask me to teach you again when you're the height of the sword in question?
Hey!
He saved you from one dungeon and now he's suddenly your hero, huh? Why have you never asked me to teach you how to fight?
All you do is guard housing. I've never even seen you use your blades.
Oh, ye of little faith. Do you think I'd be given a mission if I didn't have any skills to back it up?
Too bad I can't come with.
Staying and looking out for those you care about is just as important a mission. Stay out of trouble and maybe I'll train you next time we meet.
That's right. Who's gonna look after Critter's Edge with us gone?
I can do that. I'll look after everyone.
It's a deal then.
Okay, I will be waiting. Oh, hey, Lord Jordan!
So are you ready for this?
Of course. I've been ready for years. Are you ready?
I'll pretend you didn't ask the Princess's royal guard that. I've been through a lot with Her Highness.
Oh, yeah, I know. You're very comfortable with the princess. You fetch her things whenever she asks. There whenever she needs you.
What? That's not what I'm for.
Oh, my knight in shining armor. You come to my every beck and call. You fought off those awful thieves. Saved me from all my troubles. Maybe you would like to be repaid with a kiss?
Miss Weatherwood, you should start being a little bit more serious.
Forgive me. It's so easy to fluster you. You'd think a royal knight could handle a simple joke.
Hey, Marawind! Tivona wanted me to give this to you.
Oh, thank you. Wait, should a princess be working like this?
Even if she wasn't, no one could stop her.
I'm just helping my friends. What's the problem with that? Or would you like this?
I've got it from here, Your Highness. I've got to put it with your horse. I'll see you later, Chrissy. And be seeing you, Sir Abel.
Are you alright?
What? Why? I'm perfectly fine.
Is the heat finally getting to you? Your brows are knitted together rather harshly.
Miss Weatherwood was... Must she really come with us?
I don't see why not. What's this really about?
She jokes around, is immature and inexperienced.
Did she tease you about something? She just likes to have fun. Reminds me of when you were just entering training.
And then I realized this job is neither fun nor marvelous.
Do you wish that you had chosen not to be a knight?
Well, no, not always. I try to remember why I did it in the first place.
Because you wanted to fight dragons and slay many foes?
When I was a tyke, sure. But as I got older, I realized I wanted to protect you, keep you safe.
Then you have done valiantly. You've accomplished your goal.
Not quite.
Your Highness, Lord Jordan requests your presence.
I'll be right there. We'll be ready to leave soon, won't we?
Yes, by noon.
It's difficult because I've been here long enough to grow attachments. But I know leaving is for the best.
You knowing that, Princess, is the reason why I follow you.
Thank you, Abel. Lord Jordan?
Ah, Your Highness. I just wanted to speak with you before you go, and I'm sorry to be unable to help any further from here.
You shouldn't be. You're responsible for the safety and happiness of your people. They're lucky to have you as their lord. Besides, we've been through quite a lot already.
We have. You've inspired me to put more obligations back into my village. I fear I may have been rather reckless with my lordship.
I'm excited to see Crater's Edge thrive, my lord.
Do be careful, Your Highness. I don't know how many have been corrupted. If you see any signs of danger, do not hesitate to protect yourself, and only yourself. You are, after all, a ray of hope many still believe in.
Lord Jordan, I'll bear that in mind.
We're finished preparing. It's time for us to leave.
Farewell, Lord Jordan. Until we meet again.
Which won't be long from now, I'm sure.
If I may.
Of course. Speak your mind, Gabriel.
Are you sure this is a good idea, my lord? Setting them out like this?
Gabriel, all we can do is pray.
What is to be done?
We get back to work in the village. It's time I start putting it first. Speaking of which, how has your daughter been? I haven't heard you talk about her much.
She's getting along. Being a duchess isn't easy. I don't envy her myself.
No, I wouldn't either. When would you like your next leave to visit her?
I don't plan on it for a while, my lord. She's busy and I have a village to keep an eye on. And anyway, after her mother died, she hasn't looked at me the same.
Still, family is not something to take for granted. Axel's parents were the closest thing that I had to a family after my father died. And now he's in the same position as I am. An orphan left alone. No one to visit.
I will consider your advice, my lord.
Good. Try to mend your relationship with your daughter. You won't regret it. I really appreciate you, my friend. You've been a tremendous help to me and the village.
My lord, Sir Gabriel!
What is it?
Sir, the watchmen have spotted an army coming from the west.
What colors do they hold? How many did they spot?
Red and black, sir, with numbers exceeding beyond 30.
Scythe.
My lord, they have more men than we have. We don't stand a chance.
Our biggest priority should be getting the women and children out. We have planned for this. Gabriel, call your men to arms.
Right.
You know your orders. Search every home. Find the princess.
Men! To many, this town is small, worthless, easy to erase off the map. To this army, Crater's Edge is nothing. Raise your weapons. Fight and prove to those standing against us today that we are a force they will regret facing. Now, to your stations. Forward!
Into the mines! We'll be safe there! Wait, where? Jordan, where's Axel?
I thought he was here.
I have to find him!
No, I will go. Continue getting these people to safety. Then get as far away from here as you possibly can. We will meet up with you.
Godspeed.
So this is your hometown, huh? Rather small for a man who married a duchess. You should watch your back next time. Are you new to this or something?
That kid.
Give up the princess, and we'll leave you with what's left of your town.
She's not here! You're wasting your time!
Lord Jordan! Gabriel! Someone please! It's you.
I've got to hand it to you, kid. You and your people gave us the slip. That doesn't happen. Don't worry. We're just gonna take you for questioning. But I can't account for what the Scythe's people decide to do.
Axel, you know where you're supposed to go in case of an emergency.
I'm sorry. I got scared.
It's okay. We still have time.
Face it, you're beat, old man. There's no way you can win this.
Does this please you? The innocents who lost their lives today, all for your gain?
It doesn't have to please me. I'm doing as I'm told.
But surely, Scythe's promised you something. Power? Right? Or perhaps you think you're a victim. Or promise protection for the people you love.
I love no one.
Ah, I see. So it's power you're murdering people for.
You won't have to see their pain any longer. Neither will you feel it.
Gabriel!
What are you doing?
We need him alive.
You don't need him at all! You should never have come here.
Someone's trying to be a hero.
Just stand down and you won't be hurt anymore.
I'm not doing that.
Your choice.
Get out of the way!
That was rather impressive.
You mean for a half-dead old soldier? Retreat! Head for the mines! Retreat!
Now!
Should we find a way to go after them?
No. They're gone now. We return to the village, look for clues, then burn it all down.
I'm glad you made it, my lord.
Barely. How many did we lose?
Many. But many of us also remain thanks to all of you. We've stopped here for now to tend to the wounded and catch our breaths.
Make sure everyone will be ready to get moving soon. We must put distance between us and them. I will speak with the elders and decide on a plan.
Understood, my lord. But I'm sorry, Jordan, neither Merrick nor Roland have made it here. Come, sit. You also need to rest before we continue on.
Isn't that just great? They got away because of you. If it weren't for you, I would have...
Would have what? Killed a man? You should have had him unconscious for questioning.
Well, now what do we have? Nothing. He's gone.
It wasn't all for naught, my lord. We did round up a few who may know something.
Get them up. We have a long journey back.